Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your reading for next 3 months. This is going to be about material stuff, money, career, success, what is coming your way, what's leaving your life. By the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm so happy you're joining me today. And if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more of these. We have here, these are your symbols. An imitation. Okay, imitation is the best version of flattery. Yeah, a prayer coming forward. I feel like this can be you maybe imitating someone, which is not a bad start. If you're starting something new, you can imitate someone successful. Imitation, I feel like, is a different thing. It doesn't mean copying exactly the same way, but I feel you don't have to copy it. You don't have to imitate someone like to the T. You can actually add your own personality to something, but do your own thing. This can, okay, we have your worth. You are already worthy and you are already special. This is a reminder of that. And we also have a prayer attached to something here. So it can mean that, while you are doing the work, you need to let go of the ego and maybe dependent on like a little bit to the higher power. That's what the prayer actually is for. We let go of our own believing that we control everything. That's the ego's work. That ego believes that it is controlling every circumstance around her or him. But the thing is, we have a higher power actually orchestrating everything up there, and we are a part of it, and anyone actually comes to you and helps you is a part of it as well. Even if you're dealing with someone who has this kind of like an ego, very strong ego, and telling you that I made you type of energy surrounding you, this is for you to know that you're worthy of what you're receiving, what's coming to you. And everybody is like in a part of that orchestration here. Imitation, though, it is some like here very gentle subject, that if you're imitating someone and if you're doing it very like to the T, I feel like maybe you need to really double check that. If this is like an inspiration, it's turning an imitation into inspiration, that's a good thing. But if you're copying someone, maybe you need to put some of your own thing into the mix as well. I see there's a tears of joy coming forward here. The thing is, this is what is really mind-boggling for me. We all have really special gifts we're really from the creator. We're really unique, but when you copy someone one-on-one, you really like undermine that uniqueness of yours. Okay, so even if the desires, when you see someone having something and I want that same exact thing, for what? Okay, if that's what you're needing, if that's what you're truly wanting, that's okay. But if it's because they have it, that's not a good enough reason, okay? And that's why you cannot really program your subconscious with somebody else's desires. You need to have your own unique and authentic things. There are many pathways opening for you guys. Within the next 3 months, you're probably going to travel a lot, or this can be mental travel as well. Maybe you're calculating what to do. I see letter K forming here. There's a dog under it. The dog can symbolize someone loyal to you. K can be in the first name or the last name of someone. It seems like here this person is loyal to you. They want to really work with you or make it happen for you. It doesn't have to be their initials, by the way. Another thing here, maybe they are also in a crossroads here. They're in like, it kind of looks like a crossroads here. So it can be a mutual decision actually, like starting to pick things up. If this is like, if you have a business idea, or if you want like a money, career idea, if you have any of those things, this can be working with another person here. I'm going to tell you, this can be like a recruiter. For example, maybe you're starting a career new and you don't really have any references, and recruiting company can be actually very effective in those sense. They can be your referral basically, because they're referring you to a new place. Another thing I feel here is this can be a source for you, an income source, maybe someone that has the piece of what you need to have. It can be a family matter. I don't know why, because dog can be like a family member also. It's like, or a good friend thinking about you. They might arrange something for you. They might arrange for you to get something out of a situation here. But the thing is, the pathways are really clear. So if you're getting invited to a place, or if you are planning to go somewhere, if you want to travel, it's calling you right now. It's telling you to just get up and just start moving. I see phone lines forming here. This thing is, the first thing can be actually going to the next town. It can be going to a place that you don't usually go to, a store that you don't usually visit. What is going to happen there, we see phone lines forming. So you might pick up a phone number there, you might pick up an email address there, so there's like a communication number showing up here. So maybe you can email it, and that will be like some return back and forth is going to come back from that. I see there's the beginning of the second month, there's a pathway opening and a heart shape forming on this pathway. I feel like this is something for pleasure. Maybe you are wanting to go. If this is something that you have been delaying, it might be calling your name. Or if this is something that you want to purchase, but it's your heart's desire that you're truly desiring, when you purchase this, there's some waves under it happening. So it seems like here, that's why the worth comes in. Sometimes when we want something, but we don't believe that we're worthy of receiving that thing, and we take action towards that direction, sometimes something negative happens to stop us. Our ego stops us. Our ego's job is to actually keep us safe in our comfort zone. And even if we want to expand and receive more, ego doesn't know how to receive more. They're used to a certain setting. So whenever you try to break free from that, that ego starts to bring chaos in order for you to keep you in your comfort zone. What happens here exactly, you're following a path here, you're exploring something you desire, and then there's waves happening under it. So if that's the case, today actually I had a conversation with a professional about that, and I couldn't say this, but it came to me. This is life. Life is life. Anything can happen in under any condition. Okay. So if you're at the end of the day, if you do what you desire to do, if you pursue your heart's desire, you will eventually break free from that bondage ego is creating around you. Okay. And so even maybe like that negative thing might not be, the waves might not be happening when you don't pursue your desires, but are you willing to stay where you are forever? That's the main question, guys. Are you willing to stay where you are forever? Or do you want to expand? Do you want growth? What do you want? So that decision, I see here, this is the second month. When it comes to that, when you make the decision to, okay, I want to pursue what I want, there are 3 different pathways already opening real quickly. I feel like there's selection here. And somebody is on the third one waiting for you in the beginning of the pathway. So someone might actually tell you, like, this is a better option. It's not really clear. They're all leading towards this phone line opening here, a new highway. It's not really clear which one is going to be working the best. But it seems like all of them are actually leading towards a higher plane, okay? Higher timeline. Within the third month, I see someone who's wearing star glasses. This person has another creature right in front of them. This kind of looks like a praying mantis with the big eyes. The thing is, so this is a big leap for you. Stars are wish fulfillment. 2 stars in both star glasses is something witty, something also fun that you're going to be doing. But I feel like this is going to also have that like an expansion and growth and leaping forward energy with the praying mantis. And this can also be like the prayers are coming to life. It can be representative of that. We have a prayer person here that he has like praying. He's praying that he will have the things that he desired, the cake and the shoes and all the stuff that he wants. And it seems like that's going to be effective here. Okay. And another thing I see, there's a rooster kind of energy. Rooster can be symbolizing you actually being out loud with your desires. And there's an ascension coming forward after that. You can see you're detaching from the ground here. So this can be the upgrade coming in when you express your desires verbally to the universe, first of all, and then the second to the outside world, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see in the 3rd month timeline, there are 2 chunks of money coming in. One of them is small, the other one is big. We have a horse right here. The horse is being held by an anchor right there. Horse is your wish fulfillment, by the way. There are 2 desires coming forward here. Something maybe is... One of the things here, guys, is something that you desire, but you are not really paying too much attention to it, okay? Which that one is coming much faster, the first desire. And what happens is when you get one of them, the other one is merging with the second, the first one's merging with the second one. And then it's actually accelerating the first desire to come okay? I see now it's the number 5 here. It looks like a letter S. It can be in someone's first name or the last name. I see a W, or kind of looks like a V, which is a victory. So the horse, I told you, the horse is being held by a weight, your wish, your desire. Something is holding it down, but it means maybe there's still some time for you to receive that blessing. We have a siren right here. You can see the tail. It's outside your comfort zone. The siren is not someone close to you, but it seems like they're coming like a sword to maybe fight with you. This can be, I felt like maybe in a work environment. This is someone that is not close to you, but they're coming with the sword. They're cutting the air. But the thing is, this is how I feel it is actually working out. This person might be coming to disturb maybe an environment to think of it like a ground, like the sand. It's disturbing the sand, and under the sand, you're, as a cancer, as a crab, you're going to be able to find the food that you're looking for, okay? Even though they seem like they're disturbing the environment, it is actually being beneficial for you because you also have the skills to disguise, okay? You can hide from the chaos that they're creating, but after that, you can find your benefits inside of that thing too, okay? Kind of like maybe a person creating tower moment, but I see this as a sea creature, so it can be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it can be you creating that too, okay? Let's see what we have here. We have the Knight of Wands. No, this is actually Page of Wands. Page of Wands is I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles under it. So you're probably going to pursue something which is your passion. You're going to start the first one with that. But the thing is, you're not extremely overly confident here because this might be something new to you, okay? You're going to start exploring it. You're going to start having fun with it. And let's see how it's going to play out when you have fun with it. Let's see the 2nd month energy. So it seems like you're going to upgrade. Okay. So this can be a skill that you have. Maybe it's the easiest thing that you do is going to start bringing some income to you. It can be like a small improvements that you do at work. We see here the shadow side here. We have the Lovers, which is going to bring upgrade. You're going to start expanding and growing that. It can be the smallest thing. Maybe you're making candles at home and you're going to start getting more orders. It can be indicative of that. I mean, I don't know if there are rules and regulations to actually produce stuff, guys. This is not really about those things, so you need to definitely look up those if there are some rules and regulations about the things you would like to execute, and talk to a professional first. But the thing is, it seems like that's going to advance in the 2nd month. We're going to get some clarifiers for these, but let's see. It seems like within the 3rd month energy, you might be receiving a blessing, some upgrades, some divine help, or maybe outside help coming in. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Your desires, your needs will be magically fulfilled, and can be even like you turning into from receiving the help to giving the help position, okay? You probably upgrading here. Let's pull now the clarifiers. We have the 5 of, okay, this is 5 of Swords energy. So the most important thing when you're exploring this new thing in your hand, not to fall into the idea of everybody is my opponent. I need to beat everyone. I need to do everything in my power. Ethical, unethical, it doesn't matter in order to get what I want. that's not going to be the way to go. Okay, this can be also, if this is a new field you're stepping into, you might be facing this kind of energies, but you need to have, we have the determination here, Queen of Swords, so you need to act with logic as well as belief, because we see her in the original tarot holding prayer beads, means that she is not only trusting that the things are working out, she's also knowing that, believing the higher power is helping her. Okay, and when you know that, you wouldn't go around back alleys. When you know that higher power is always watching over you, you'll just do things with the confidence, which it seems like here you're going to move forward with that. And that's when you're going to receive this massive diamond, it seems like. It says clarity here. This is actually Ace of Swords energy. The clarity, new ideas, upgrade, and the ability to speak your truth, express yourself freely, being authentic, and which is going to be with passion and strength. You're going to be able to do all of those things within the second month. Within the 5 month, I'm sorry, I saw the number 5 here. That's why I said 5. Within the third month, I told you that maybe you are helping someone and this person is disappointing you. That's the disappointment. This is the 5 of Cups energy. Or maybe you are expecting someone to deliver you 5 cups, but you're receiving 2 of them only. That's what the energy of the disappointment with the 5 of Cups here. But let's see what is behind it. There's something always behind it. And we have the karma. I think the karma here is the Wheel of Fortune. Right? I think it's the Wheel of... No, it's 10 is the Wheel of Fortune energy. This is number 14. Is it Temperance? Yes, exactly. The Temperance here. So some things might be happening. I told you maybe ego wants to keep you in the box and don't want you to expand. I told you, I mentioned that again. And what's going to happen is you might receive half of some desire, but that's the temperance here tells you to be gentle with yourself. Do not attack things. Do not think, oh, this didn't happen, so it's never gonna happen. Do not fall victim in that. Become the victim here. Okay, you have control over everything. All you need to do is now. Maybe you can do a successful compromise. You can start like slow down a little bit. Give yourself some time, and that will. Yeah, that will give you the right intuitive guidance that you need to take in order to get your... Oh, wow. Okay. Guys, some of your egos are really strong. Really strong. It doesn't want... Even if you're getting progress, it just actually wants to keep you. And some part of it gives you intuition, imagination, improves you. But then some part of you actually wants to... keep you where you are. We have intention here. This is also number 12. I think this is Knight of Wands again coming forward. So you need to clarify your intention and launch towards your desire. Yeah, with honesty. Okay. And you can be spontaneous again. But I want to pull some more cards here because I feel like there's something stuck. Yeah, you need to let go. This is 10 of Swords energy. There's like, you might be yearning the past. Maybe... sometimes when you look at the people who actually become truly, like, real, very rich very quickly, they keep yearning the past. Good old days, everybody was honest with me. That's how they feel. But the thing is, it's about you being honest with yourself and allowing only the people that you choose into your space, not random opinions. Self-expression in due time, whenever you feel like stuck, is going to be really important for you to get out of that mind space. Another thing here, very heavy, is fire. So you need to really follow your passion whenever you feel stuck, whenever the things do not really go the way you want it to be. I'm going to give you the simplest example here. There's this artist called Lily Allen, music artist, and she actually posted, the thing is, the things are going to start to work out when you keep your focus. She actually posted an album, which I keep listening over and over again. It's a breakup album, but so much, like, she endured so much pain during like this relationship, and she created this album, and it's like a masterpiece. And she created this show, concert. It's a masterpiece. It's like a theater, amazing work. And what happened is she took the heartbreak and turned that into a massive thing, which is going to, now it's just starting to pick up. But I feel like in a couple of years, it's going to be one of the hit albums in the market, because it's such a authentic work of art if you listen to it. Okay. So what happens there is you can take this and turn into focus on it and create with intention and turn it into self-expression, which will end up being a material resource for you at the end of the day. So do not back down, guys. Do not feel discouraged, even if the things do not go the way you want it to be. Do not get deceived by the wolves in sheep clothing, okay, that are trying to pull you away from your course of wealth. Okay, the fire keeps coming in. Like, stick to your passion. Do not let it just sink to the bottom of the sea. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pull your oracle now. Like, I don't usually do this kind of long tarot, but the thing is, there is so much story for you here that you need to really like lay it in front of you and analyze, okay? Because it's affecting, maybe even something's coming in, financial wealth is coming into your life, but it's going to somewhere else, because there is some things here that you're not really holding on to it, okay? Or with one bad blow actually just crumbles it all, okay? So there's something that needs to be resolved. Let's see what it is. We have stand still as an advice here. So whenever you get that, maybe a negative blow comes forward, you need to just pause for a minute and maybe question, why is this happening? What is this trying to teach me? We have healing chaos, definitely, because we all, as a world, we're going through chaos right now, and you are healing through it day by day, okay? We also have the truth of the matter coming to the surface, which means that I feel like the truth of the matter is you're unique. Nobody's like you. Everything you do is perfect. And when you have this higher integrity, spontaneity, self-expression, intention, focus on your desires, you will find the people who will be actually like appreciating what you're putting out there as well. And what we do with the money wealth is we do exchange energy, guys. Okay, your energy is getting exchanged with another energy, which is money. We have relaxation as well. If you're feeling whenever you're feeling standstill, relaxation is also a way for you to get into alignment with the spirit. So relaxation can be through meditation, can be through prayer. Maybe you have a prayer mat, get on there and just, connect with a higher power, and standing still and quieting that chaos in the mind is going to be really important for you for the next 3 months here. Let's see what we have. Loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. Very important. My heart is open. I allow my love to flow freely. I love myself. I love others and others love me. This is going to be like the challenge for you. This is even red, guys. This is even fire. Finding that passion and feeling true love for yourself, for everything that you're creating, is going to be your challenge for the next 3 months, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. I hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.